Hello everybody. Hello everyone. I would like to talk about something that I was driving today and I came home or while I was driving I thought about this. I thought about this concept of mine or phenomena within me where I would fear the silent mind. I would fear mind going silent. And I realize that when I have that distinct fear of having mind going silent on me, or experiencing calmity and peace and silence within me, when I fear that, I realize that I fear conflict, I fear friction, I fear energies colliding within me, I fear a voice in the head, I fear backshots, projections, all sorts of things that I know is existent within and as my life or has been, and I realize that I fear that I will again go through it. So it's a kind of paranoia sneaking in the back, creating thoughts within my head, creating friction and thoughts within my head. And I realize that I have this fear of mind being silent, or the world around me being silent, within my bubble, within my mind being silent, because I have this notion that, or paranoia that, something is going to hit me sooner or later. This is not going to last. It's a sort of a self-trust issue, or self-honesty issue, or issue of my own schizophrenia, that I don't trust myself. I don't have the foundation properly in order to say that it's going to be fine. Peace and quiet is nice. Peace and quiet is okay. Peace and quiet is cool. Peace and quiet is what we all want to have, etc., etc., etc. And I realized that a part of me could be that also that I could fear to go into working relations in the future. I have this goal of mine to become, to achieve work within a certain length of time. There could be a fear of that, or that routine life, sort of. I fear to fall back into the trinity of egoism, of thoughts, feelings, emotions, running over and over again within the triangle, or in the running around myself, biting my own tail, or my mind. And I realized that I fear my own. I have to face responsibility again. I have to face my own myself again, through self-honesty, work through self-forgiveness. And I realized that is my typical medicine and achievement. And I realized that it makes my process sort of difficult, because when I have to because I have this underlying distinct fear of and it's really nothing but a paranoia, really, or a paranormal experience in general. It's really just a paranormal experience in general. And I realized that I have to go back through my memories, through what happened when I was 12, when I was 13, when I was 15, when I was 5, when I was 2. Look through it with look through all my memories and detect where there is energy attachments, where there is projections, where there is some sort of friction or conflict, and go through it with self-forgiveness and self-corrections and rise again and stand up for what is best for all and equality oneness. And I realized that this underlying fear of mine of having quiet, having peace, is just fear of, is simply just paranoia that is just everywhere in this world where we see around us there is something horrible happening. So it's a kind of a task for me to have fun every day. Every day I set a goal for myself to have fun and to have a laugh, to play air guitar, to have a prank, to tell a joke, or to give somebody a hug, or to bake somebody a bread or a cake, etc. To do something nice. Love thy neighbor. Really. And it is part of me that distinct notion of sort of changes. I fear the change. I fear the change within me, within my world. I fear the paranoia for the silent mind, for the peace and quiet. When I'm moving, when I'm doing something in the kitchen, and I'm driving my car, or I'm doing something, and I have this fear within me of the peace that is so quiet. What's going on? Am I missing out on something? Sort of thoughts. So, yeah, I just want to share about that because I just want to make it clear that it is the underlying idea or notion of paranoia or paranormal activity in my past or in my present that is causing this notion of mine that is really just a paranoia when I fear the quiet mind and I fear to face responsibility. I fear also to see go over old paths over and over again. Well, I'm searching for points that I might have missed, and I realize that it is very much part of my process. Important piece of my process is to realize that I have to. I mean, everybody wants to have, and everybody would like to have a quiet mind, a peaceful mind. No noise in the head, no voice in the head, no backshots, no internal conversation, just peace, calmity, and breathing, normal, having a decent life with peace with oneself. And I realized that it's very basically founded within me that I don't really allow myself to have such a dream or illusion, sort of. It's sort of like religion, like Buddhism or any kind of religion, where I would think that I can allow myself to feel like a Buddha, quiet and peace, listen to Pink Floyd or some sort of New Age, wavy dolphin music or whatever, and think that because they think that because of Buddha, because of Buddhism, and because of Namaste, because of whatever Barbie doll picture religion you might choose, I would have a reason to like peaceful mind. I don't buy that shit. That's not nothing for me. And I realized that I work with destiny, and we at destiny, we go beyond religion. We see beyond those belief, perception, idea, opinion, patterns. They're nothing but patterns and systems of beliefs. So we go beyond that and shake off for real and take real responsibility. And I challenge you to do the same. Join us at destiny.org. Find yourself a process to walk, a process, and learn what it is to live. So I just want to share that process vlog, sort of, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to get to the bottom of this paranormal life or paranormal issues that are phenomena that have been playing part within my life, within my past, and within my present, that is directing my mind, that are directing my life, that is causing friction and conflict and thoughts like I like thoughts that go like I fear, I quiet mind, when in reality my physical don't. So yeah, that's a perspective. Thank you very much for listening.